All right, so we just got our gaskets for, I guess, bottom end to like cylinder. They go on our spacer plate, and we didn't have the right ones when we were gonna do it. So now we got the right ones, and I'll be putting this motor back together. Stick around.
So let's see what we got here. Cylinder is already pre-lubed with oil. We did that ahead of time, but basically what you want to do, or what we have been told to do, is just make sure you got some lube in here before you throw a piston in here. So get her all greased up, top and bottom. Some of the stuff that I dropped. Grab that spacer and the one that's on top. It should be 39. When I measured it, it was like 38.5, which is close enough. For us, I don't know the measurements of our spacer plate, but we're running a 0.031 on the bottom, and we're going to try a 0.038, 0.0385, 0.039-ish, and see what our squish is at. What did you measure it at?
385.
Yeah, okay. I don't think we can tell them our squish, right? That's the secret.
Yeah.
It'll be what it is. So, all right, let's see if we can get the sucker on here. This is the fun part. Hold on to, actually,
Put this down.
no, put it on.
Oh, all right.
And then what we typically do, since this is a custom bottom end, these gaskets hang over ever so slightly on the spacer plate. So in areas where it does have some hangover, we just get rid of it. And this is Bob Albright knowledge here. Those are the main spots right there. Yeah, now we just gotta throw the cylinder on. I'm not missing anything, right?
If that's all we need, I think so.
This is always fun. Here, hold that. Just gotta make sure that these two piston rings are lined up with their posts. Favorite part about slapping these things back together. Round 3. Third time's the charm. Force anything. All right, now we're gonna tighten her down. Now you gotta hit them with another "we back" like the first video.
All right, we back. Torque wrench acquired.
I'm going to 30 on this. I believe that's what I remember Denny saying.
Yeah.
Denny Reinheimer. 30, did I say?
Yep.
What do you guys torque yours to? Mention it in the comments. Oh, I can see. Getting too old. All right, now, ooh, it looks real close. He said if there's just a minor gap, we're good.
Pretty much nothing.
He said slide a razor blade over it and see if you see a gap. Where did I put my razor blade? There's one here, but it's not clean. All right, so we're gonna check it initially just by sliding a razor blade from the top of the cylinder to the piston. That's at top dead center, and it shouldn't catch the edge of the piston. Yeah, see how it just comes over top?
Yeah.
So we're good.
Birdie money.
So we'll put the head on and check Squish. So we want to bring this down a little bit.
At least the gaskets are on.
Yeah. All right, nice. Get back. A little bit of solder. Now we do the some guys go down the spark plug hole on a 90 over to the edge and squish it. We do the, I don't know if you can see that, but you just kind of go straight across with a lump to keep the solder from tumbling. And it gives you an area that you can kind of pinch to bring everything into the center. Or expand it if you need it to be slightly longer. I'll take a picture so you can see what it looks like. Boom, just right out to the edges. I'll throw that in there. All right. Good dome. Jeremy's blowed up dome. You want to go zoom in on that? Go over there. Give her a zoomer. Here, the funk is all at the top at like the 12 o'clock position.
Oh yeah, we got the gunk.
So that needs to go get resurfaced. All right, come here. Actually, you do this. So what was I thinking when I was getting the torque wrench? So piston rings, you always want to check your ring gap to make sure whether or not you have to file any of the rings off if your gap is too tight. Ours are actually just ever so slightly too large. I can't remember, I think we're at 21 thou, and you want to be at like 19 technically is where the BAM boys want you to be. Just something with the way, this cylinder's brand new, re-nicked. I should have had Bob or Denny call Power Seal ahead of time and let them know to do it to their specs. They just did it to their typical specs. So our ring gap is a little big, but it is what it is. We're rolling with it. That's how it was last season too. Here, O-rings, you just want to make sure they're not flat-sided anywhere, and you're good to go. So that's your inner. Actually, here, let me see that. Push it up into the head first. You got to seat it on top of the head. This guy.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep. Here, let's do this.
That was pretty good.
Is it gonna stick or is it gonna fall off as soon as you turn it upside down? All right, that's not bad. If we need to add a little bit of oil to help it stick them, we can. Just checking the O-ring. Now when we're done, we get to clean the engine up because it's filthy. As you got, I think you guys had the really dirty side.
There you go.
Billet band bottom end, what you're seeing over here is just an indicator for fluid. location. So the big thing is going to be lining them up. It is keyed. It'll only go a certain way. These are the two that are closer together. If you, I think we do it. This is in the front, right?
Yeah.
Now you got to get them all on the post without the O-rings popping out on you.
Oh, we're so close. No, we're not.
Third time's a charm. It's tough. It's not easy. Rotate clockwise a little bit is what I'm saying.
Oh, the top's not lined up.
Oh, there you go. Just be careful. You don't want to be running on the blue rings. Still there? Yeah. Cheers.
Bro, what?
Welcome to my world. You'll get it. Line your top up again. Top and the dome are off. Lift up all the studs too, so you're not hurting the rings. Make sure they all line up too, because it is keyed. These are the two that are like closest together. Watch the O-rings. Finesse it. Yeah, I don't see them, so you gotta put it down. Alright. Washers on each one? Yep. Alright, torque wrench. Set it to 20. Let's take that bad boy off. Actually, it's like 19. Put this on. No. So here, just throw that on the end of it first. Now, counterclockwise the stem. This guy here, that locks it. This nub at the bottom. Then twist this back so it's level with the 20 line. Just go under it and then come back up to it if it's easier to do that. This thing is a mess.
All right, roll it, Tony.
We gotta put our water nut back in too.
Yeah.
Or bolt. You're on 20?
Yes.
All right. Send them. Just kind of go in a star pattern and then we'll just go around this or close. Now, can I rotate it without killing myself? How did we do it before? Live coverage. I'm trying to think if I had a bigger rag. Alright, let's see if we can turn this thing over. My fingers up. So you guys know that. Oh, I think Kevin will comment and be like, I got a tool for that. I see you, Kevin. You know what? We are just going to find what that bolt size is and do that. That makes sense. Half?
Yep. Well, nope.
I think. Grab the 12. Is it 12 still up
This
there?
is tight, right? Yeah. 12.
Does it fit? Yeah. Here, hold on. That's it. I'm gonna take it off. Take that off, put it on the socket. Don't try to do it by hand. Use the nut.
Can we do the new Husky ratchet?
I know your engine workbench is just as dirty as this. Don't judge.
Alright.
Good.
Take them off.
So now we're gonna check and see what the crushed solder measures at on the calipers, and that'll be our squish. And we want it to be right around.
Yeah.
All right, take the washers off too. Because what happens to me is I take this off and I hold it like this and we go rolling everywhere.
Mm.
No, take the washers off.
What?
Because like,
I'm good like that. Should it be sitting on the O-ring?
It's okay. We'll just make sure they're clean. So real quick, we goofed. We put the solder on the top. When I rotated it, the piston went down instead of up. When it went down, the solder slid off the top of the arced dome into one of the exhaust vents and it cut it. So we just took the cylinder off, made sure everything's good, which it is. We're gonna put the cylinder back on and we'll start from doing the squish again or wherever the heck. We actually ran out of storage and we goofed at the same time. So we're learning. Time lapse real quick of us getting back to where you were and we'll start from there. So he's better than me, so he realized that I didn't do the solder. You're gonna want to rotate it clockwise, right? So bring it up and you're gonna push down. So it's gonna come up just about, I don't know, less than half an inch.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel it get tight, and as soon as it goes, just stop. Let's go for it. Okay, you're pushing it. There you go, that's it. Reverse. 12, yep. There's got to be a tool, or somebody's got a trick for holding those pistons in better than me and my pointer finger and my thumb.
Oh yeah.
Here, if you're gonna put that down on the table, instead of the O-ring sitting in like dirt, just put it on top of that. I got you. Yeah, you gotta bring it up straight. It's alright, just wrap it around the top. Alright, grab the solder, mic it. Show me, not them.
This
You remember
is-
the number that we're looking for?
This is a micrometer for sure.
That's what I said. Mic the flat part. Make sure you get the flat part. Did you zero it? That's the 0 button.
Oh.
Yep, you're good. Oh, what's the other one? Come up here. Make sure you're getting. Maybe not the exact tip. Okay, yep.
Is that what it should be?
No. Try the other side. All right, so we're at 331 thou. And what was the other side?
You're just telling them, or?
Yeah, because it's too tight. Squish is too tight.
Oh.
And 28 thou. So that's tighter than we want it to be.
No, that's where you want it to be.
So everything's going to be the same. We have a couple different sized spacers, and we're going to just finesse these spacers until we get the squish right on the numbers that we want it to be. And that's the outside of putting a new piston in this thing, which we did before we started taking the videos. That's putting the top end together. So anything for the crew? Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the video, dislike the video, dislike the video. And if you really like the video, you can comment and subscribe. And if you dislike the video, you can also comment and subscribe. So, have a good one, everybody.